Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Dave's Top 3,000 Songs of the Rock Era. Today I'm up to song number 2120, and that one is the Ballad of Bonnie and Clyde by Georgie Fame. This one came out in 1967, actually peaked on the charts in 68. Got the year wrong here, but anyway, it was released as a single, wasn't released on an album. Here's a picture of the single. Went to number 7 in the USA. I think went to number 6 in the UK. Here's a picture of the singer who recorded it, Georgie Fame, formerly with the Blue Flames. I'll get into him in the song in a minute. Before I do, I decided to sing this one at karaoke, so please stick around to the end of the video to hear my perform this song. I think it's a fun one. Kind of the style of the 1930s gangsters. Well, the movie, which was inspired from Bonnie and Clyde, star Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty. Here's a picture of the. Actually, here's a picture of the actual couple, Bonnie and Clyde, and here's the movie poster. If you haven't seen this movie, I do highly recommend it. Very good gangster movie. Yeah, so I guess maybe I should start by talking about this song. It is about this couple, Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie Parker and Clyde Darrow. They were, I think, from somewhere in East Texas. So the song actually got the location wrong of where they're from. It said they were from Savannah Wave. They were actually from East Texas, and they did most of their criminal activity in Texas, it turns out. I don't think there was any evidence they ever got as far east as Savannah, Georgia. Just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, so that's what the song's about, and it was inspired by the movie. And maybe we'll go back to the movie poster here. The movie came out just earlier in '67, and it was a big hit. And the song is really just about what they did. They were together, I think, for a few years in the mid 1930s. I don't know the exact years. I think they sort of started the criminal activity around 34. And they were kind of folk heroes. And it was kind of a strange story because a lot of people kind of thought of them as heroes, even though they were some pretty hardcore criminals, robbing a lot of banks, getting away with a lot of money, and killing a lot of innocent people. But I guess the reason a lot of people liked them was because it was during the Depression when a lot of banks were failing and they were foreclosing on a lot of people. And I think you guys all know the Great Depression was a pretty terrible time economically. We've got up to 25% unemployment, and a lot of people, went bankrupt because they lost all their money in the banks that didn't secure their money. That came later with FDR, but FDIC. But so I guess that was the reason a lot of people liked them. I don't. I mean, I don't think any kind of criminal activity like that is excusable. But whatever. Anyway, yeah. So that's what the song is about, and I guess I should say a little bit about the recording artist Georgie Fame. I already featured one of his songs. I featured "Yeah Yeah" at number 2401. That was an earlier hit for him from 1965, along with, I guess, a group he was performing with at the time, the Blue Flames. He was a British artist, British invasion artist. He was kind of a jazz and R&B artist, from England, from where was he from? In Lancashire, England. I guess a town called Leigh in Lancashire, England. He was born in 1943. He's still alive. I believe he's still performing. He's 83 years old now. And he's been musically active since 1959. So he's had a very long and successful career, even though he's only had a couple of hits. Anyway, so I guess that's enough said about the song, the Ballad of Bonnie and Clyde, as well as the recording artist Geordie Fame. I guess I should also mention who wrote this song. It was written by a pretty famous British songwriting team. Um, was it Murray? I can't read my writing here. Yeah, someone Murray and I can't read it. Yeah, sorry about that, but it's a good song. Now I guess without further ado, I'm gonna feature this one to karaoke. Maybe I'll go to the. I'll just stick on the slide here. Anyway, here it goes. Bonnie and Clyde, pretty looking people, but I could tell you people they were the devils too. Bonnie and Clyde began their evil doing one lazy afternoon down Savannah Way. They robbed a store and hightailed out of that town. Got clean away in a stolen car and waited till the heat died down. Bonnie and Clyde advanced a reputation and made their graduation into the banking business. Reach for the sky, sweet talk and Clyde would holler, and Bonnie loaded dollars in the July bag. That one brave man, he tried to take them alone. They left him lying in a pool of blood and laughed about it all the way home. Bonnie and Clyde beat public enemy number one, running and hiding from every American lawman's gun. They used to laugh about dying, but deep inside them they knew that pretty soon they'd be lying beneath the ground together, pushing up daisies to welcome the sun in the morning dew. Acting upon reliable information, federal deputation laid a deadly ambush. When Bonnie and Clyde came walking in the sunshine, a half a come up tar buzz opened up by them. Bonnie and Clyde, they lived a lot together, and finally together they died. Okay, that was my performance of the Ballad of Bonnie and Clyde in the style of Georgie Fame. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, that completes my video for today. So thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time. Bye.